Good morning, kids. Dad here. Happy Monday, May the 18th, 2026. It's about 9 a.m. Good morning. I'm alive. I'm alive. And kicking. And walking. Well, shuffling, maybe. My knees still work. My feet still work. After that half marathon yesterday, age 44, almost 45, doing a half marathon, that was pretty cool. I haven't done one of those since before you kids were born. It's a testament to how good life can get once you put God front and center in what we call sobriety. So, feeling good this morning. Feeling really good this morning. Just a blessed weekend with the militia of angels showing up at Bravo Zulu House on Saturday, going for that run on Sunday. I had a really good friend get baptized as a 44-year-old man. He got baptized yesterday. Got to attend a really good church session yesterday. So it's going to be a good week. I know I talk to you guys a lot about what I do in the mornings, how I start my day now. I've been doing this for about a year and a half. I always talk about prayer and meditation. Well, I'll admit, I didn't invent that. Your dad really hasn't invented a dang thing in his life. What I have done recently is I got a playbook. It's a book that, well, your dad's really educated. On a wall behind me, I got 2 master's degrees, 2 bachelor's degrees. Did a whole lot of schooling, a whole lot of education. Your dad's educated. But I missed the day in school, missed the day in college, where they taught me how to live a good life, how to be a good person. So I felt like everybody else in this world had gotten a playbook that I never got. Well, that playbook was given to me, suggested to me, on December 17, 2024. And I've dove into this thing. It has been a guide for living for me ever since. And things have been progressively getting better and better. So I wanted to read you guys a little 3 paragraphs of this book that informs my morning. And it's why your dad always talks about how he starts his day on his knees, praying next to his bed and doing some meditation. So this book tells me, on awakening, let us think about the 24 hours ahead. We consider our plans for the day. Before we begin, we ask God to direct our thinking, especially asking that it be divorced from self-pity, dishonest, or self-seeking motives. It means when I pray in the morning, I'm not asking, dear God, do this for me, do that for me. He's not an ATM machine who does things for me. But I do ask him to alleviate me of being in self-pity, feeling sorry for myself, alleviate me of my dishonesty, and allow me to do things for others. Under these conditions, we can employ our mental faculties with assurance, for after all, God gave us brains to use. Our thought life will be placed on a much higher plane when our thinking is cleared of wrong motives. Every day I start out asking, what can I do for somebody else? In thinking about our day, we may face indecision. We may not be able to determine which course to take. Here we ask God for inspiration, an intuitive thought or decision. We relax and take it easy. We don't struggle. We are often surprised how the right answers come after we've tried this for a while. What used to be a hunch or the occasional inspiration gradually becomes a working part of the mind. Being still inexperienced and having just made conscious contact with God, it is not probable that we are going to be inspired at all times. We might pay for this presumption in all sorts of absurd actions and ideas. It's telling me that I'm not always going to be inspired by God. It's not likely. And if I'm not, if I assume that I am, but I'm not, I'm going to incur all sorts of pain. I'm going to cause all sorts of damage. Nevertheless, we find that our thinking will, as time passes, be more and more on the plane of inspiration. We come to rely upon it. Now here's one of my favorite paragraphs. This is the instructions for me, why I start my day the way I do every day. We usually conclude the period of meditation with a prayer that would be shown all through the day what our next step is to be, that we be given whatever we need to take care of such problems. We ask especially for freedom from self-will, from selfishness. And we are careful to make no requests for ourselves only. Like I just talked about, don't pray for me. I don't ask God for cash and prizes. We may ask for ourselves, however, if others will be helped. I do pray to God to help to make me be the best father I can be, because you kids deserve that. We are careful never to pray for our own selfish ends. Many of us have wasted a lot of time doing that, and it doesn't work. You can easily see why. It's just a glimpse into why your dad does some of these weird things he does, like start every morning with prayer, meditation, going to a support group meeting. I can tell you I did that today, just like I've done it every day for the last 518 days now, something like that. And my life has gotten to a place of peace, forgiveness, acceptance. And it's really a beautiful thing. I get to experience weekends like I did last weekend. Get to see you kids in about 8 days. A highlight of my months, getting to see you kids. So, anyhow, love you kids so much. Hope you guys have a great day. Had a good awakening this morning. We'll talk soon.